Bobby here. Check it out. I have a 2020 Jersey Star reissue. Kramer. Candy apple red. These guitars back in the 80s were, you know, the Reissue Sambora model had an RS on the over here, over the plate, but this one has a, you know, a JS for Jersey Star. The original Jersey Star or Reissue Sambora models, they came in black and white, and I think you know, you can find it on maybe like a blue. There's some real weird colors, but usually all the advertisements had a black and white. And I think in actually one of his videos for, I don't even know the song, but he had like a cherry burst with gold hardware and looked really nice. But this was pretty much following the exact, you know, specs of his guitar. But I'll start from just the body. It has an alder body, a Floyd Rose Gold 1000, and these are great. I'll do that song another time, but you know, just to show that it stays in tune. These Floyd Rose 1000s are great. They come on the Charvels and even some of the Jacksons, so they're really nice. Pickups, 3 Seymour Duncans. The bridge in the middle are a Seymour Duncan JB, and the neck is a Jazz SH4N. But let me just give you a sound of some of the pickups. Now they have 2 coil taps, one for this humbucker and one for the middle. So let's just do a regular. Not sure if you can hear it now when I do the coil tap. Maybe in a cleaner sound you can hear it a little bit better, because sometimes some of the sound that's coming through the headphones, I don't always hear the difference, so maybe you'll hear it. So let's just put it back to the humbucker. You can really hear it on there. So let's just try it on the, and then when you move it over, it's a 5-way blade, which I really find uncomfortable that they put it over here. They should have put it over here. I just think that was maybe his signature or his stamp on his guitar, you know, in his model. But if they put it over here, it would have made things just a little bit easier. But I won't complain about that too much. But when you move it over, it's these two together. And let me see, does it split the coil there? Yeah, so it still splits it. And then in this position. So when both of these together, you can split the coils. And then we'll move it over to the middle, just with regular. Split it. So you can hear it. And then this position is the these two together, and then the neck. So these are really nice pickups. I'll put a little dirt to it. Let's see something heavy. So that was a little bit of the solo from Wanted Dead or Alive. I'll do that in another video just for fun. But I just put something heavy on here so you can, I'll put on the neck. So, sounds good, great pickups. The neck is a 3-piece maple neck. And the neck, it's a C profile. It's not super thin. I have, or small, I have actually 2 Kramers. I'll just show you one of them. I'm gonna do a video on this down the road. This has a long history. This is an 83 body. And you can kind of see where, you know, even this one kind of keeps to that kind of Kramer body with the goes in a little bit over here on the contour and on the horn. This is an 83 body. I think it's an 83 or an 82 with an 86 neck. This is it's kind of a hybrid, but it's an incredible guitar. But this particular neck didn't come with this guitar, and it's actually a lot smaller. I have another Kramer that has a neck that's very small like this. I think these were just a limited run. I think at that time ESP was making their necks. But I bought this from Steve from Boston. There's a long, long history in this guitar, and I'll do a video down the road with, you know, some pictures and to show you how it was supposed to look. But getting back to the neck on this one, it's a C profile. It's not small, but it feels like you would have a, you know, like almost like a typical Fender neck. It's a C shape. It's nice. 22 jumbo frets, and it has mother of pearl inlays, you know, with the stars, which were a signature for his model. And I even think his Fender guitars that he had down the road had the stars on them. Some people don't like them. They find it a little too much. And I actually like them. I think it looks kind of cool. You know, I wouldn't want them on every guitar, but it looks kind of cool. 25.5-inch scale neck, and it's a 16-inch radius, and the nut is an R2. I'd like to say a lot of the Kramers had R2 nuts, a little bit smaller over here as you can get your whole arm around, but it's a very comfortable neck. Doesn't feel like a wizard neck, but that's by Ibanez. But it's really nice. One volume. I always like the small block lettering on the Kramers, and it would say American. On here, you know, there's another, I think this is a mother of pearl inlay. Along with this, just really looking at it, doesn't look like it's a sticker underneath a coat or anything like that, but who knows. But it has a small block lettering, which I always thought was cool. Some of the earlier models from 30 years ago, they first started off with the small block lettering. Kramer went to the big lettering, and then maybe for a year or two before they phased out the Reissue Sambora model and he went to Fender, they had some of those bigger Ks, you know, with the Kramer taking up the whole headstock. On the back of the neck, it has the little tool for, you know, your wrenches to adjust your Floyd, things like that. It has these 2 little buttons on the back, I guess, or screws. I'm not really a fan of those, so I bought from All Parts one just to slip those inside. It's easy to switch out. The tuners, they're not shallow, but shallow style, gold with pearloid buttons. And when I got the guitar, I think it came with 10s, but I always use 9s. I just Ernie Ball 9s are the strings I like to use. I think 9 through 42, and I like to be consistent. And I threw one of these on of the Damasio strap locks of the clip strap. It's just something I don't know. Been buying them ever since I first, you know, since I got my first real guitar a long time ago, and they just seem to work, and just get them. All in all, this is a nice guitar. Feels good. I don't think this guitar is for everybody, just because, you know, not everybody wants 3 humbuckers, and, you know, it looks like a pimped out Cadillac, to be honest with you. I just always had liked the way this guitar looked, and I got it at a steal. These go for maybe $900 to $1,200, maybe like $1,200 or $1,100 new. You know, you'd have to shop around used. I got this at a really, really good price. A lot of the guitars I get at a really low price, and then sometimes I get a hot deal on a guitar, have it for a while, get bored with it, and then I'll just trade it to get something else. So, but all in all, it's not bad. Listen, if I didn't know any better and somebody just gave me this guitar, I would think it was a Kramer from the 80s. And I like those guitars a lot. You know, I played those for a long, long time, and had luck with them. But all in all, this is really nice. My friend Sam had seen it, and he wasn't crazy about it. He said, you know, like I said earlier, reminded him of a pimped out Cadillac. And he asked me, he goes, you should get a feather for a hat when you're playing. I was like, nah, that's a little too much. But either way, I hope you like the guitar. So the humbucker sounds good. Let me just put another clean sound before I go here. Get this mouse moving. Well, now I'm just noodling. But I just wanted to show you some stuff on this. If you have any questions, email me, comments. Thanks for checking out the channel. And if you're just watching this and you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And I'll see you again. And actually, I'll do a solo. I'll try to figure out something that would match with a guitar like this. Maybe, obviously, I'll probably just do a Bon Jovi solo with a backing track for fun. But thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out the channel. And see you again.